Hello Virgo, and thanks for joining me for the April of 2021 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem and Spirit Psychic Messages. This is Vickie Verlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I've been in the metaphysical field professionally for over 30 years, so I have lots of experience. I do psychic tarot, psychic astrology, channeling, messages, create decks and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to find out more about me, you can check out my website. Today we're going to do the reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon. First off, we're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the reading. Then we'll pull cards from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, we're going to pull some cards from the Tarot of Light, which is just a beautiful, gorgeous deck illustrated by Tony Carmine Salerno. Love this deck. Love it. Okay, so let me get my box here. Now, see, what I've done is I do shuffle ahead of time, and then I put them in here for just like a nice loose shuffle. And this way, this allows for spirit guides and angels to just kind of pull us out the cards that are meant for you. And this is for our Virgo friends, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon for the month of April of 2021. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Alright. So there's some shifting and changing, it looks like, in the relationships. There's definitely some shifting and changing going on. But what I do love is that you do have the Two of Cups here, the Soulmate card. And it is in the upright position. So when you have the Two of Cups in the upright position, this always means that, you know, the relationship is going well, that you're happily connected with a soulmate energy. It does seem very strong to be like somebody new, because you have two aces here. You've got an Ace of Rods and you've got an Ace of Swords. So those are usually going to be new beginnings. And here's another clue. You have the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse says not from the past. Or if it is the same person, it's like it's not going to be like the old time again. It's not going to be this. There's not going to be the same thing again. It's going to be something new. I feel for most of you, it's going to be somebody new. So if that doesn't resonate with you, you might want to check, you know, your rising and moon and stuff like that. But a load is being lifted off of your back. You've been carrying a heavy burden, and a load is being lifted off your back, and you've been struggling. You've been struggling a long time, and you feel like you were gypped. You feel like you were gypped, or you were not treated fairly, or you know, maybe your last relationship didn't end well and you're still kind of carrying a lot of that, you know, burdensome load on you, you know, around at this time. And, you know, your load is lightening. Your load is lightening a lot. There's fun times to be had with friends. That's what this Three of Cups is, too. So maybe if you're in a place where you're getting vaccinated, maybe you can finally get together with friends. This could also be a specific thing, like a specific, like a wedding or somebody's birthday, or like a holiday or celebration, a specific holiday that's coming up. So if you are invited to anything like that, you would definitely want to attend, because if you are single, you could totally meet somebody at one of these events. Or it's just a party or gathering, you know, under safe circumstances, of course, you know, with the masks and whatever else. Or outdoors or whatnot. But you know, you've been in kind of a funk. I think a lot of people have been in kind of a funk, you know. I think we've all been in a kind of a funk here for quite a while. And it says like you're really coming out of it. I love this Ace of Rods and this Ace of Swords, and then all these bright cup cards here. That's just a beautiful, beautiful energy. You know, as far as like if this is pertaining, because soulmate could really be anybody. Technically, a soulmate could be any kind of soulmate. It doesn't have to be your lover or your romantic partner necessarily. But I kind of feel for most people this is the romance. When you got this card and this card, you know, this looks like it's romance for the majority. But the Ace of Rods, a lot of times this is, you know, very much a sexual card. It's a very much a phallic symbol. So it could be like, you know, there's a very strong sexual attraction. But when you have the soulmate card here, that would say it's not just that. And for Virgos, you guys aren't like, for the most part, you know, Virgos aren't like usually, you know, looking for a bunch of one-night stands anyway. You know, Virgos take their relationships a little bit more seriously, usually, anyhow. So it looks like there's a sexual attraction. but there's something deeper going on. The other thing about this is how we plant our seeds and then it blossoms and it grows into more. So maybe you, if you are single and looking to, to be, meet somebody, you might want to plant your seeds right now. And that might even be like going to some kind of a social mixer, or, signing up for a dating app, or, something like that. I think whatever the seeds you're planting are right now, they're going to turn out really good. And there will be reason to celebrate. You're getting past a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is going by the wayside. And if you feel like you were a loser in love, now you're going to be a winner in love. I'm going to put that down. Winner in love. Yeah. I get that distinct feeling, like the way he's looking at this thing, like it's just like, oh, and there could even be like a tinge of jealousy. It's just like, oh, I wish my husband or whoever would treat me like that, or I miss having a relationship, and like looking at that, like, oh, I had it good for a while, but I lost out. Well, you're gonna have it good again. You're gonna have it good again for whatever the case. Maybe it's not. Maybe this feels like envious, but not like envious and like, oh, I wish them to drop dead. It's not like it's not that kind of bad. It's kind of like, oh, I wish I missed that. I wish I had that. It's more like, oh, it's not like being angry at them because they have it. It's more like, oh, look at them. They're so in love. I wish I had that. Well, guess what? You absolutely can have that this month, or at least the beginnings of it. At least those seeds. Start scattering those seeds. Start doing that pollinating out there, Virgos. All right, let's get this shuffle on for our Virgo friends for our animal totem card for Virgo. This is the card for Virgo. Excuse me, I need to drink the water real quickly. Excuse me, Virgo. Excuse me. All right, yeah. So, just when I was getting my drink of water, I looked over at my notes here, and I have the new moon and full moon notes written on the side here. And the full moon is in Scorpio, and something just hit me. Like, I feel like around that time, for you, many of you, like that might be the time. The full moon in Scorpio, which is towards the end of the month, it's on the 26th, like you might, well, this could be the new moon in Aries too, on the 11th, that might be the time to put. I feel like the full moon like illuminates, and it's like, ah, I see it. You might see it, then. And so when it's something like that, some of you, this could be somebody that's been around the whole time. But it's saying not from the past, so there wouldn't be any kind of past romance, but maybe it's just somebody that, been trying to get your attention for a while, and you're just too busy, doing your whatever. You're at the grocery store or the gym or whatever you're doing, and the garden center, and you're just focused on getting the job done, like Virgo that you are. And if that's the case, it might come out later. Once you guys are like in a relationship and dating, it's like, it might be like, I saw you at the grocery store every week, and I was trying to get your attention, and you never even looked my way. I feel like it's gonna, for some of you, that's gonna be something like that. Or, I used to pass by you all the time, and you never noticed me. And I don't think it's like you're like, ooh, get away from me, I'm not attracted to you. I think you're just busy, over here doing your Virgo thing, working hard at your job or your garden, or you got your shopping list, and you're just getting it done. Getting the job done, like the Virgo that you are, right? Okay, but anyways, animal totem for Virgo. Sorry, we got sidetracked a little. Grasshopper, leaps and bounds, baby, hopping away. Things are hopping when the grasshopper shows up, right? Health, blessings, fertility, the gift of song. Inspired creation reveals your true spirit. Reincarnation, discovering your soul path. Advancement through leaps and bounds, yeah. Things are going to change, and something that you've been really longing for, you can have it. If you thought, well, I had it, my husband died, or I'm divorced now, and that's it for me. I get the feeling out of this, like, well, that's so beautiful, I wish I could have it, but I had my chance and I blew it, or whatever, or my time's done. Maybe not. Don't be so quick too, because things could just somebody could just leap right into your life here, Virgo, and who knows where it could go from there. All right. Alright, Virgo, so thank you so much for coming and watching my videos every month and through the years, and liking and sharing. If you enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, comment. All that stuff is very helpful to me. Check out my website for information on the different things I offer. If you're a level 2 Patreon person, there's going to be 3 additional cards pulled from the Tarot of Light. A beautiful, beautiful deck. I'm so in love with this deck. So I'm going to get over to Patreon, and I hope I'll see you there. If not, have a great month of April, and we'll see you again soon.